Your income is fragile. Full rewritten script. If your business needs you every single day, you do not own a business. Your business owns you, and that is the problem. You were not born to work until you break. You were born to build something that can stand without you. Because there is a difference between being busy and being free. A business that depends on your energy, your memory, your phone, your decisions, and your constant presence is not freedom. It is a job. A job with pressure. A job with employees. A job with a fancy title. But a system? A system keeps working when you rest. A system serves people when you are offline. A system can create value even when you are spending time with your family, taking care of your health, or simply sleeping. So here is the hard truth. Stop building businesses that depend on your effort. Start building systems that depend on design. Because systems scale, and effort eventually gets tired. Let me ask you a brutally honest question. If you disappeared from your business for the next 12 months, no calls, no meetings, no emails, no checking on the team, would money still come in? Would your customers still be served? Would your employees know what to do? Would your bills still get paid? Would the vision continue, or would everything collapse the moment you stop moving? Your answer reveals whether you have a system or whether you are the system. Comment, I am building freedom, not another job. Now let's talk about how to build it. Number 1, goals do not change your life.
Systems do.
Everybody has goals. I want to start a business. I want to make more money. I want to grow my channel. I want to buy real estate. I want to become financially free. Good. But goals without systems are just wishes with better marketing. You can have a big dream and still live a small life if your daily system is weak. The real question is not, what do you want? The real question is, what do you repeat? Because your future is not built by what you do once. It is built by what you do consistently. If you want to write a book, you need a writing system. If you want to grow a business, you need a sales system. If you want wealth, you need a money management system. If you want a healthy body, you need a health system. You do not rise because you have a vision board. You rise because your habits, processes, and decisions are working together when motivation disappears. That is why some people set goals every January and stay in the same place every December. They wanted the result, but they never built the machine that creates the result. A goal gives you direction. A system gives you progress. So stop asking only, what do I want? Start asking, what system would make this outcome inevitable? Number 2, stop repeating tasks. Start building repeatable processes. Most people work harder every month just to make the same amount of money. They wake up. They work. They get paid. They spend. They repeat. That is not necessarily bad in the beginning. But it becomes dangerous when that is your only plan. Because when your income depends entirely on your daily effort, the moment you stop working, the money stops too. That means your income is fragile. Think about a restaurant franchise. The customer experience is designed to be consistent. The team is trained. The process is documented. The product is repeatable. The business is not relying on one person waking up inspired every morning. It is relying on a system. Now, you do not need to own a global company to think this way. You can build systems at any level. If you are a freelancer, document how you onboard clients. If you are a coach, create a repeatable client framework. If you sell products, create an order, delivery, and customer service process. If you are a content creator, build a repeatable system for ideas, scripts, filming, editing, and publishing. If you teach, record your knowledge and turn it into an asset that can help more than one person at a time. Do the work once, then create a way for that work to keep creating value. That is leverage, And leverage is how you stop being the bottleneck in your own life. Number 3, stop glorifying burnout. Some people say, I haven't slept in 3 days. I'm building my empire. No. You are building a problem. Lack of sleep is not a business strategy. Burnout is not proof of ambition. Constant anxiety is not a badge of honor. You can work hard without destroying yourself. Yes, there are seasons where you will need to sacrifice. There are seasons where you will need to learn, build, take risks, and do work nobody else sees. But the grind is a season. It is not supposed to become your identity. Because what is the point of building an empire if you are too exhausted to enjoy it? What is the point of making money if you have no peace? What is the point of success if it costs your health, your marriage, your family, or your mind? Real high performers do not try to do everything forever. They create processes. They train people. They automate what can be automated. They delegate what should not depend on them. They protect their energy for the decisions that truly require them. So ask yourself, are you working hard because you are building something valuable? Or are you working hard because you are afraid to let go? There is a difference. A builder creates systems. A prisoner creates more work for himself. Number 4, order creates freedom. Look around you. The sun rises. The seasons change. Seeds grow into trees. Your heart beats without you telling it what to do. Life works through patterns, order, systems. Your body itself is made up of systems. Your nervous system, digestive system, circulatory system, immune system. If one major system fails, everything is affected. So why would you expect your business, finances, or personal life to survive without structure? You cannot run a business from memory forever. You cannot run your finances on emotion forever. You cannot build wealth based on random decisions, motivation, and good intentions. At some point, you need a system. A system for earning, a system for saving, a system for investing, a system for serving customers, a system for training your team, a system for handling emergencies, a system for protecting your family if something happens to you. Maybe the breakthrough you have been waiting for is not another motivational video. Maybe it is a process. Maybe it is a spreadsheet. Maybe it is a documented workflow. Maybe it is a calendar. Maybe it is finally writing down what you already know. Because chaos drains you, but systems give you clarity. Number 5, high income does not automatically mean wealth. Here's a tough truth. You can earn a lot of money and still be broke. You can have a nice car, a respected job title, expensive clothes, and a full calendar, and still have no assets, no savings, no investments, and no peace. That is not wealth. That is high income with high pressure. Wealth is not just what comes in. Wealth is what remains. Wealth is what grows. Wealth is what can continue working even when you are not. If your income stopped today, how long could you maintain your current lifestyle? 1 month? 3 months? 6 months? Could you cover your rent or mortgage? Could you pay for food? Could you support your family? Could you handle an emergency without panic? Do not answer with shame. Answer with honesty. Because honesty is where change begins. You are not stuck because you are lazy. You may be stuck because nobody taught you how to build systems around money. A wealth system begins with 3 skills. First, learn how to make money. You must become valuable in the marketplace. Learn to sell a product, a service, an idea, or a solution. Because until you can create value that people are willing to pay for, nothing moves. Second, learn how to manage money. If you earn $5,000 and spend $14,950, you are not building wealth. You are surviving with a nicer lifestyle. Track your money. Create a budget. Know where every dollar goes. Build an emergency fund. Stop letting your money disappear without a plan. Third, learn how to multiply money. Start seeing money as a seed, not just something to spend. Ask yourself, How can I use this money to create more value? That may mean investing in skills. It may mean building a digital product. It may mean buying income-producing assets. It may mean building a business process that can serve more people without requiring more of your time. The goal is not to chase money. The goal is to build a system where money has a job. Comment: I will make money, manage money, and multiply money. Number 6, build an everyday value system. Your expenses happen every day. Food, gas, rent, utilities, subscriptions, data plans, transportation, coffee, shopping, unexpected emergencies. Money leaves your account constantly, so why is all your income dependent on one paycheck? I'm not saying you need to quit your job tomorrow. And I'm not saying every person needs to become an entrepreneur overnight. But I'm saying you should start thinking beyond one source of income. What can you create, offer, improve, or sell that provides real value? It could be a service, a simple digital product, a consultation, a course, a template, an affiliate recommendation you genuinely stand behind, a physical product, a local service, a skill you package into a solution. Start small, but start building. The goal is not to chase random money every day. The goal is to build a reliable way to create value consistently. And remember, systems take time. They are not magic. You may have to test ideas. You may have to fail. You may have to improve your offer. You may have to learn marketing, sales, customer service, and money management. But once you build something useful and repeatable, you have created more than income. You have created an asset. So where do you start? Here are 6 practical moves you can make today. 1. Audit your life and business. Write down everything that depends on you. What stops if you take 1 week off? What breaks if you do not answer your phone? What only exists in your head? That is where your systems are missing. 2. Document your process. Write down how you do what you do. How do you get clients? How do you make the product? How do you respond to customers? How do you deliver your service? How do you handle mistakes? If you cannot explain it, you cannot delegate it. 3. Automate what you can. Use calendars, scheduling tools, payment systems, email sequences, templates, checklists, and simple technology. Technology is more accessible than ever. Your time is still limited. 4. Train and delegate. You do not have to do everything yourself. Train people to carry out the process. Give them clear instructions. Give them standards. Give them accountability. Your job is not to become everyone's emergency contact. Your job is to build something that can operate with clarity. 5. Build an emergency plan. Think ahead. Create savings. Protect important information. Have a plan for your family. Have a plan for the business if you get sick, need rest, or need to step away. That is not negative thinking. That is responsible leadership. 6. Build for more than yourself. Ask yourself, can this be transferred? Can someone else operate it? Can my children learn from it? Can it continue without my daily presence? If the answer is no, you may have income. But you do not yet have a legacy. Final message. You have a choice. You can build a business that needs you every hour. A business that collapses when you are tired. A business that steals your peace. A business that makes you look successful while quietly making you a prisoner. Or you can build systems. Systems that create value. Systems that create time. Systems that create stability. Systems that help you serve people, protect your family, and build a legacy beyond your own effort. Start small. One documented process, one automated task, one offer, one new skill, one asset, one system. You do not need to have everything figured out. But you do need to stop confusing busyness with progress. The future does not belong to the people who work the longest. It belongs to the people who build what can keep working. So tell me in the comments, are you building a job, a business, or a system? If this video gave you a new way to think, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more practical lessons on money, systems, freedom, and legacy. Remember, do not just make a living. Build something that can outlive your effort.